Recently, an indie author registered a couple trademarks positioning her as the sole owner and monopoly of an irreverent yet everyday term in the word cocky. Now that she owns the trademark on this word, this author sent out cease and desist letters to other publishers using her trademark term. What exactly happened, and what can we expect? And will the success of her trademark registration indicate the direction of the entire publishing industry? Find out more in today's post about #Cockygate, the cocky trademark outrage. Stay tuned. Welcome to Self-Publishing with Dale, and if you want to publish your message, build your brand, and fulfill your ambition, then subscribe and turn your notifications on to get all the latest content. In case you missed it, this past weekend the entire indie author community is all lit up over one author's recent actions and positioning. Her name is Faleena Hopkins, author of the successful Cocker Brothers series, a collection of humorous, steamy romance novels. A quick glance over Faleena's deep catalog will uncover solid branding and 2 registered trademarks in the Cocker Brothers and Cocky series names. The controversy revolves around the registration of the latter trademark of cocky. Fairly innocuous at the first glance, it would seem this author was just staking her claim and positioning herself as the only relevant author in Cocker Brothers and Cocky branded books. However, Faleena personally contacted every author with her trademark word in their title and requested a full cease and desist. I tracked down a screenshot of a supposed message to one of the authors. In it, Faleena shares how she owns the trademark, what the registration number is, and why she's writing out of professional respect. Her expectations are that all authors can keep their hard-earned rankings and reviews by simply altering the title of all iterations in ebooks, print books, and audiobooks. The alleged message further states, "My attorney at Morris Yorn Entertainment Law has advised me that if I sue you, I will win all the monies you have earned on this title, plus lawyer fees will be paid by you as well." Wow. Apparently her attorney is not only well-versed in law, but he is also a psychic fortune teller. She further reassures that all the author has to do is adjust, rename, and republish their book and can do so without losing reviews. Though she acknowledges hard work put into the respective books, Faleena clearly sweeps the real problem under the rug. It costs publishers time, energy, and money to create new covers, format interior content, adjust marketing plans, and educate the current reading audience on the recent shift in titling and brand recognition. In a loose statement revolving around the internet, Faleena allegedly stated her trademark was in fact to protect her readership and avoid audience confusion. And she even tweeted, "Books published prior to my series I didn't send letters to." Granted, the Cocker Brothers series is highly successful and quite a few of the titles have been among the Kindle All-Stars program. But are her readers so uneducated they can't tell the difference between a book published under her name and some other random author? And are her readers unaware of Amazon's liberal return policy? It seems she could have saved a ton of money and heartache if she sent out an email, posted a video on her YouTube channel, or inserted a blurb in her books about returning books unrelated to hers. What do we know about the trademarks filed anyway? Faleena Hopkins published her first Cocky book on June 16, 2016 and has a registered trademark with the United States Patent and Trademark Office for 1. A stylized form word mark. For the record, I am not qualified to decipher the legalese, but I can tell you exactly what the word mark entails according to what it says on the USPTO.gov site. The registration date for this trademark is Tuesday, May 1st, 2018, further validating recent communication by Faleena with other authors she deemed as competition. The word mark covers a series of downloadable ebooks in the field of romance and a series of books in the field of romance, and a mark drawing code of 5 words, letters, and/or numbers in stylized form. The reference to stylized form has some speculating Faleena filed a trademark using a specific font that she did not get permission to file by the original creator. I'm uncertain if this bears any relevance in the trademark issue, but an alleged original creator of her stylized font made it abundantly clear on Twitter he did not give permission to trademark his work. 2. A standard character mark. Much like the previous trademark, the registration covers a series of downloadable ebooks in the field of romance and a series of books in the field of romance. But unlike the last registration mentioned, this is a broader registration covering any use of the word cocky in branding or titling. The registration for the standard character mark is April 17, 2018, and Faleena originally filed both trademarks on September 12, 2017. Faleena shares on her Twitter profile how she seems to be enjoying the limelight by stating, "I am #by Faleena, blushing smiley face emoji. Let the public stoning commence. I'll be over here eating ice cream. Mint chocolate chip. So good." Yep, She shows she isn't budging on her stance anytime soon, so it's a matter of will enough indie authors or the publishing community work together to repeal this trademark registration. What exactly does this mean for the publishing industry as a whole? Will we have to file a trademark for all our titles just to publish a book? Though I'm one to make a few jokes and laugh, we do need to take this seriously because I'm sure Faleena's not the first nor the last to file a trademark on a common word. And now that other shrewd authors are aware of this business tactic, can we expect to see the end of all creative book titling sometime in the foreseeable future? Will we have to resort to publishing books with numerical titles if all usable words carry a trademark? If you're in favor of Faleena Hopkins, then feel free to drop her words of encouragement at her YouTube channel, Faleena Hopkins Official, or her Twitter profile at Faleena Hopkins. Or, if you want your voice to be heard, then join the petition on moveon.org at the quick link of selfpublishingwithdale.com/petition, where they plan to file a letter of protest with the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. Or if you want to go it alone and file your own letter of protest with the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, simply head to the quick link of selfpublishingwithdale.com/protest. Best-selling author and retired lawyer Kevin Nooper shared on Twitter he filed a letter of protest and made a copy available through a Dropbox link on his Twitter profile at Nooper Writer. In the meantime, if you found this post useful, then share it with somebody else who would find it insightful too. Till later, it's been Self-Publishing with Dale, and I'll catch you soon.